I have talked about this before, and unfortunately, I have lost. I have actually lost this game. So a while ago, I did my Disney Dogs Challenge video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Didn't I? I don't know. I'll have to look if I did. But that's an example of what I'm going to be talking about. Video games that don't need consoles to be played. It can be played on something that basically every household has. A DVD player. We all have like a Blu-ray player or a DVD player in something. My Xbox 360 has a DVD player. This is the DVD player. That's a DVD player. I'm pretty sure they made a DVD player for the GameCube for regular DVDs and the mini DVDs and the GameCube games. And of course, if you get your GameCube modded, like mine, I mean, not mine. Mine's not modded yet. But if I do get it modded, it will be able to read any disc, therefore being able to play the mini disc movies. So that's really nice, I guess. I'm pretty sure they actually. Didn't they make a DVD add-on for the 3DO? I think so. Hmm. Hmm. But I mean, there's a ton of other stuff. I mean, basically everything has a DVD drive now. I mean, you could get one for your computer, and if you don't have to do that. I mean, some computers do have DVD drives built in. Um, I mean, DVD tri- I mean, things that play DVDs are all over the place. I mean, you could probably find a few examples in your house right now. Unfortunately, I don't have Disney Dogs Challenge anymore. Well, I do have it. I just don't know where it is. Right when I wanted to make the video as well. But they made other games, not from Disney, unlike I thought. One of which was a very popular game called Dragon's Lair. I'm sure you've heard of it. A Laserdisc based game in 1983. They ported that to a ton of things. DOS on floppy disk, early Windows, PC, uh, on something that we call a compact disc. Able to hold 700 measly megabytes compared to the very big micro S, very big capacity micro SD cards of today, which can hold basically 4 terabytes. um, yeah. Now, how exactly would you go about playing these games? Well, if your DVD player has controls on the front, you can use those like a madman, or you can use the remote. There's a remote. Now, how's that supposed to work? Well, of course, you use the directional pad, that you would control the menu with. Um, oh, hmm. Oh, I'm not right. This is an old player. Yeah, and then left and right. Of course, enter would be your main action button or play. I'm not exactly sure how to play Dragon's Lair on this thing because I don't have it yet. But when that time comes, I'll definitely show you how to play that. But I find this weird because because this form of gaming didn't last very long. Mostly because there was other consoles competing with it, and it was just in the normal DVD format. So, of course, game consoles went far ahead, and you could basically only fit like 2, maybe 3 games at most on these things. Where the Xbox 360 had the Ultimate Genesis collection with like 50 games. And of course, it was much easier to get games for the Xbox 360, the GameCube, everything else, but the DVD games that you wouldn't need a console for, you could just play it a DVD player. You didn't have that luxury. They could only release certain games. I'm tired. Release certain games. One of which was Dragon's Lair. Another one was Disney Dog Challenge. Of course, there wasn't that many games actually released. Most of them were by Disney in an effort to support the format. Because at the time, it was the early 2000s, and this was the future. DVDs were the future. And then, in 2010, or 2013, I believe, a little thing called Blu-ray started getting really popular. Of course, DVDs are still around, but, DVD gaming didn't really last that long. I'm pretty sure it only lasted from 2005 until 2010 at the most. I'm gonna say 2007. But, of course you could play this on any DVD player. So, if you brought your portable DVD player with you in the car, you could play video games on that. But then again, there was multiple portable consoles at the time, so what was the point? And then there was, of course, the video formats on those systems. The GBA had the GBA video series. The Video Now player had a disc-based series, of course, but those were in black and white. And then they came up with another form of that with color. There's still no backlight, or front light. And then they came up with the third and final version, which they called the no joke, Video Now Player Color Advanced. Oh boy. This thing had color, basically full color video, I suppose. It was kind of like the GBA's full color video, but it did have full color and a backlight. So, yeah. Now, of course, that would backwards compatibility with the other two that came before it. DVD video games were kind of doomed from the start. They didn't really make much of a impact. I believe one of them was even The Sims 2. You could play this on a DVD player, and of course, it was kind of just a little demo for the game, and it wasn't really that good. Trust me, I've played it. I have it somewhere. I don't get that. I'm looking for it. I even looked for where it was upstairs, but I couldn't find it. It's this little demo that you put in your DVD player, and you can move around in a couple of the rooms, and it's basically a short tutorial on what exactly is The Sims 2 about. I don't know what else to say. So, bye for now. This has been The Strange World of Games on DVDs.